What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into a huge question. Who really rules the battlefield in 2025? It's not just about numbers anymore. We're talking next-level tech, cyber warfare, space dominance, and defense budgets that could buy a small country. The world's balance of power is shifting fast, and some nations are developing weapons straight out of sci-fi. In this video, I'll count down the top 7 military superpowers shaping our future, looking at their strengths, weaknesses, and what makes them so formidable. Who do you think is number 1? Is it tech, manpower, or something else? Drop your pick in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into global power. Let's get started. At number 7, Japan proves that military power isn't just about brute force. For decades, Japan focused on self-defense, but now they're investing heavily in advanced tech and innovation. Their navy boasts some of the world's most advanced destroyers, equipped with Aegis missile defense systems. Japan's helicopter carriers are being converted to launch F-35B stealth fighters, massively boosting their reach. Their Air Force flies a cutting-edge fleet of F-35S, making them one of the most experienced in the region. The real game changer? Japan's push into hypersonic missiles, railguns, and cyber warfare. They're preparing for tomorrow's battles where satellites and code matter as much as tanks. Their alliance with the US gives them access to top-tier intelligence and tech, multiplying their power. While their constitution still limits their military, those limits are loosening as regional tensions rise. Japan's focus on quality, tech supremacy, and strategic partnerships makes them a rising force. They may not have the biggest army, but their innovation and precision are unmatched. As we head toward 2025, Japan's influence on the battlefield is only growing. Quiet, calculated, and technologically superior. Japan is the tech titan you can't ignore. That's why they're number 7 on our list. Number 6 is France, a nation that's fiercely independent and always ready to act. France's nuclear arsenal is fully independent, with submarine and air-launched missiles for ultimate deterrence. But they're more than just nukes. The French Foreign Legion is legendary, able to deploy anywhere, anytime. France's Blue Water Navy, led by the Charles de Gaulle carrier, projects power globally. Their defense industry is world-class, building Rafale jets and advanced submarines. No need to rely on imports. France is also a leader in military space tech, with its own satellites and a dedicated space command. Their network of bases across Africa and the Middle East lets them respond rapidly to crises. France often leads European military operations, showing real leadership in NATO and the EU. They combine nuclear deterrence, elite forces, global reach, and a powerful defense industry. France's willingness to act independently sets them apart in Europe. They're the EU's undisputed military leader and a force to be reckoned with worldwide. Strategic, self-reliant, and always ready. France is the complete package. That's why they're number 6 on our list. Let's see who's next. Transition to next scene. At number 5, the United Kingdom blends centuries of military tradition with cutting-edge innovation. The Royal Navy now fields 2 massive aircraft carriers, giving the UK true global strike capability. Loaded with F-35S, these ships project power anywhere on Earth. The UK is a cyber warfare leader, with GCHQ and the Five Eyes Alliance providing unmatched intelligence. The British Army is smaller but highly professional, agile, and tech-focused. The UK's nuclear deterrent, Vanguard-class submarines with Trident missiles, ensures round-the-clock security. Their defense industry, led by BAE Systems, produces world-class tech for allies and exports. But the UK's real strength is its global network, NATO, Five Eyes, and deep ties across continents. They're the bridge between the US and Europe, masters of coalition building and soft power. Modern military strength is about more than numbers. It's about reach, tech, and partnerships. With new carriers, cyber dominance, and global alliances, the UK remains a top-tier power. That's why they're number 5. On to the next contender. Number 4 is India, a nation rapidly transforming into a true global superpower. India fields one of the world's largest militaries, with over 1.4 million active personnel and a vast reserve. Their army is battle-hardened, operating in extreme environments from the Himalayas to dense jungles. The Indian Navy is expanding fast, building aircraft carriers, modern destroyers, and nuclear submarines to dominate the Indian Ocean. Their Air Force flies a diverse mix of Russian, European, and homegrown jets, including the advanced Rafale and the indigenous Tejas. India's Make in India initiative is turning them from an arms importer into a major defense producer and exporter. They possess a credible nuclear triad and a rapidly advancing missile program, with the Agni series reaching far beyond their borders. Strategically, India is a key member of the Quad, balancing ties with Russia and building new partnerships with the West. Their world-class space program and growing cyber capabilities show they're ready for future warfare. India's growth is staggering. Manpower, modernization, and strategic alliances all on the rise. No longer just a regional power, India is a global giant shaping the 21st century. Their trajectory is only going up. That's why India is number 4 on our list. Let's move to the top 3. Transition to next scene. 16. At number 3, Russia has re-emerged as a military powerhouse. Their nuclear arsenal is the world's largest, and is being modernized with new ICBMs and strategic bombers. Russia's next-gen weapons, like hypersonic glide vehicles and advanced air defenses, are changing the game. The S-400 and S-500 systems create a virtual fortress, while Kaliber cruise missiles strike with precision. Combat experience in Syria has forged a more capable, battle-tested force. Russia's submarine fleet, especially its new nuclear-powered subs, is a silent threat that keeps adversaries on edge. They excel at hybrid warfare, combining military force with cyber attacks and disinformation. Despite a smaller economy, Russia dedicates a huge share to defense, prioritizing military strength above all. Their unpredictability and advanced tech make them a top-tier superpower. Russia is a formidable, unpredictable force on the global stage. That's why they're number 3. The competition only gets fiercer from here. Transition to next scene. Number 2 is China, the fastest rising military power of our time. The People's Liberation Army Navy is now the world's largest by ship count, with new carriers and destroyers launching at breakneck speed. China's Air Force is fielding stealth fighters and advanced drones, closing the tech gap with the West. Their missile arsenal, including carrier-killer ballistic missiles, creates a massive anti-access bubble in the Pacific. China is pouring resources into cyber warfare, space tech, and AI, aiming for dominance in future battlefields. Their defense industry and economy allow for relentless R&D and rapid modernization. China's military is gaining operational experience through gray zone operations and large-scale exercises. The only things holding them back limited recent combat experience and a smaller global alliance network, but their ambition is clear. They want to set the rules for a new world order. China's progress is breathtaking, and their military is built for the 21st century. That's why they're number 2. Only one nation stands above them. Transition to next scene, 14. At number 1, the United States remains the undisputed military superpower. The U.S. defense budget dwarfs all others, funding unmatched research, global bases, and rapid power projection. The U.S. Navy's 11 supercarriers and advanced submarines control the seas and guarantee global trade. The Air Force fields the largest, most advanced fleet of stealth fighters and bombers on the planet. DARPA and the U.S. defense industry lead in innovation, from stealth tech to drones and beyond. Decades of real-world combat have forged the world's most experienced military leadership. America's alliance network, NATO, Japan, South Korea, Australia, creates a global security web no rival can match. The U.S. dominates every domain: land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace. Its GPS, intelligence, and cyber capabilities are essential to the world's functioning. Full-spectrum dominance is what truly sets the U.S. apart. While China and Russia are rising, America's combination of budget, tech, experience, and alliances keeps it on top. In 2025, the U.S. is still the only true global military power. That's our number 1. But what do you think? Transition to outro. That's our countdown of the 7 military superpowers shaping 2025. From Japan's tech edge to America's global reach, the future of warfare is more complex than ever. Did we get it right? Who's your pick for number 1? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get a massive discussion going. Your opinions make this community awesome. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more epic videos. See you in the next one.